All right. The second half of the story is here, Flames of Heart, and I am excited. Very, very much. But I think I want to try and get Lupa. That trailer was so fire. The Resonator showcase for Lupa was so fire that I actually really want to try and pull for her. We'll see if I get lucky. I'm not sure about the weapon, if I'm going to get it, but hey, if we get lucky, then we get lucky. I can't afford to lose the 50-50 though. There it is. My luck hasn't been the best when it comes to Wuwa.
What's on your mind today?
Your voice change? You sound very different from what I remember. Oh, hi.
Oh, time for another afternoon consultation,
Okay, Tauchi.
I see.
Chisa, ally
Oh,
of justice
damn.
at your service.
3-4 stars,
You the one who
okay.
needed a hero?
God. Oh, let's go!
Oh, is a new match calling?
Oh, you're so hot. I love you so much. Okay. I'm happy with that. Okay, I think I can get the weapon. And I want it for the drip. So we're gonna try and get this. There we go. That was like, what, 40, 50? Okay, I'll take it. I will take that. Thank God for guaranteed weapons. Alright, so I am done with farming for Lupa for
I
now.
shall have no one tarnishing
My echoes are
victory's
great.
honor.
Not the best, but, you know, it is what it is for now. I'm quite satisfied with this substats and all, but yeah, I'm excited to do the story. I have my story team set up, and we will just dive right into it. What you doing, girl?
You've come, warrior.
Oh, yo, what's up, Arsinosa? Just hanging around the
The
city?
mighty guardian, Eudicus Arsinosa, is not the kind of echo too warm to crowds. The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will find her arms welcoming.
Yeah, I can tell. You know, Abby could be very helpful right now.
These sounds.
What is happening? Bye.
The Veil of Glory.
The Veil of Glory. The final resting place of Septimon's heroes and legendary gladiators. Stone monuments shaped after each fallen hero's signature weapon stand tall in tribute to ensure their names and deeds endure through the ages. Haha.
It's where all heroes, blessed by the glory forged in iron and fire, find their rest.
Right.
The source of that power lies in the Veil of Glory. The closer the lioness gets to it, the clearer it becomes.
Alright then. Well, we have our
He
destination.
waits for us there. Shall we go together?
Yes, we shall.
I'm not sure if Septimontian rituals will
What are you
interest
holding?
but you might uncover something useful, no?
Jesus Christ. I'm keen to find out. Oh god, it's this again.
What is it?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Just
Just what? Is Bia?
a dizzy spell. Overexcitement after the win.
I'm
Or something.
sure. Yeah, very sure. Flames of Heart. Alright. Time for another cinema or peak? Or
These
both.
days have been
It's kind of funny that they gave Lupa like a super sprint for some reason.
strange.
Holy
Why are
Jesus
so many
Christ.
appearing all at once?
What the hell? That scared me. Come on.
Lackluster. I thought tacit discords didn't usually appear around the border mountains.
That
These tacit discords
was...
didn't gather from the surroundings.
That was an illusion or
More like
something.
They spawned from thin air.
Yeah. Ooh, cutscene. Jesus. Hi, Mia.
You are from my homeland.
Yeah, that's the White Blight. Ooh.
That girl just now. That was Mia.
Oh, there's totally transition from pre-rendered cutscene to gameplay. What the hell?
Cardathia arrived in Septimont alone, not waiting for me or attempting contact. Something must have happened to prevent her. If something cut her off, aside from the Fraxidus, it could have only been the Threnodian, which should be dead.
Are we sure about that?
Her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control in the arena were signs of the Threnodian's corruption.
Yeah, maybe Leviathan was trying to take over her for some reason.
When I first met Lupa, I sensed
God,
what felt
not this
like
image
Cardithia's
again.
frequency on her. Later, I also felt the Threnodian's presence.
Hey! Is something wrong?
Sorry, just having an existential crisis right now.
Something you want to say?
Oh God, really? Really? Gonna make me choose? You know what? I'm gonna trust her. I don't think Lupa is inherently, like, you know, the bad guy. So I'm gonna trust her.
I'm sorry. I don't recall crossing paths with Cardathia, but you could be right. I may have and just forgotten about it.
I'm sorry. I know this is like a bit of a serious scene, but Jesus Christ. Like, seriously, can your legs breathe in that bodysuit? Like, goddamn. How tight does that bodysuit needed to be?
I
Jesus
hit cowering
Christ.
prey.
Can you stop with that? Throws me in for a loop.
They're the weapons of the fallen heroes.
Even that one?
We have a
That big
tradition
one over
in
there?
Septimont. Touch them and listen to the whispers of those who once wielded them.
Like, even this one is like absurdly big for a regular person. Stretching out your hand, your fingertips brush against the rusted steel. A deep, solemn voice hums from the spear's shaft. Through endless battles and the surging dark tide, kin and warmth were lost, and all softness and love faded away. All that remained in his eyes was the sight of white flowers blooming across barren fields. How fragile, how beautiful. He sighed as his skull was crushed under the tacit discord's weight. Jesus.
This is Turkules' sword.
Oh,
You remember
Turkules.
the waters of the upper city, right?
Really? I was expecting his sword to be, you know, a bit bigger.
His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back.
Yo, what's up, Arsenosa? I love how Arsenosa is just a very chill tacit discord. Or not tacit discord, a very chill echo, you know? Like, she looks menacing and all, but, you know, she's just really chill. Are we gonna pull it out? Are we allowed to pull it out? Oh my
I
god,
feel
we're gonna
something
pull it out.
strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing.
What, underneath?
It's coming from underground. Is it inside the mountain itself?
What, like the sewers?
The frequency. It's the Sentinel Imperator.
Oh, what's up, Cartwheel?
With me to victory! Die, evil!
I absolutely don't know how to play Lupa, but she is fun to play.
Tidal blight.
What the hell? Where did this come from?
This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here.
Yeah, I bet it isn't. Oh, Arsenosa isn't coming with? Whoa. Hi.
There's no mistaking it now.
Where the hell
It's
are we?
Imperator's frequency.
What the hell? Imperators? You're still alive? Where the hell are we? This is actually pretty cool. Ooh, cutscene. Rover, something's happening. Yo, chill. What the hell?
Thou carry the scent of Cardathia.
Hi, Mia.
Not just knowledge, you've stolen the Sentinel's access too! Lupus' role in this story, is it yours?
Oh, damn. We are angry. Well, rightfully so, I guess.
Is that Contender Mia?
It's the Threnodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Stab her.
Tell
Stab
me what
her.
I need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required. I believe in you, warrior.
Alright, what are we going to do? Oh,
To lose our strength
okay, this is
the
interesting.
deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet
I love
tremble
these art
before
styles.
shame and failure.
Is that
Did
Julia?
Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
Today as yesterday,
Oh god.
we
it's
weave
that voice
time
again.
beneath the tide. Swim, swim, wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction, on the stage of a repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
O righteous one, I shall depart without a word. The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide.
Clearly,
I
yeah.
whisper to my fleeting companion. Pages will scatter. The quill will form. This play shall be torn from its author's hands.
What did happen to your duel with Cristoforo?
A wrong note in the shifting score. O golden star full of mercy,
This is so cool.
pray tell me, as past and present intertwine, what fate have you chosen?
To pull for you next batch?
Hesitate not, warrior. You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page.
Let's go.
Right. For the nobility you seek. For it all.
Oh, that is so cool. That was really cool. I like it. I like that.
It's no dream.
Oh, it's the like the mirror that Bulling gave us.
It can't be in the real world.
Okay. So that's confirmation there.
This is a Sonoro created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories.
How were they able to do that? A
Story of
Sonoro
the
that
Great Aegon
powerful?
lasts only 3 days. Before Cartathea came here, I had wondered this same bloody story more times than I can count.
So the actual Septimont is already consumed, I'm assuming, right? Like the one with Cartati and Lupa was the actual Septimont. And the one we're currently in right now is the Sonorosphere that the Fraxidus created. And that is one hell of a powerful Sonorosphere, by the way.
New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through to the next.
Ah, okay. Okay. I kind of understand now. A little bit. A little bit. I still need to see the bigger picture though. But yeah, it does kind of make sense now. Now, it could be that the one Cartithia is in is another Sonorosphere, or it could be the real Septimont. But either way, we are kind of stuck in a loop, or at the very least, Lupa is. Lupa is kind of stuck in a loop.
What we seek lies in the lower city's waters.
We're gonna go down.
Won't let your trust be misplaced.
Alright then. Ooh. Can we do more of that kind of transition? Instead of like, you know, your typical black screen. I like that kind of transition. Oh, we get more of the cartwheel Lupa. Ooh. Flirty Lupa.
You can't go on much longer.
Oh damn, she's being consumed by the tidal blight.
When I was a child, long ago, I heard tales of Septimont. People there drank deeply, laughed loudly, appreciated sculpture, and lived for the hunt. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands.
That's right. My city is beautiful.
I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows. The Threnodian created me to be a resonator for its power. But I wasn't the only one. Many vessels before me failed.
Is Mia? So, okay, Mia is one of them, I would assume. And maybe Lupa is? Because we don't really know much of Lupa's backstory except for House Silva, quote-unquote, purchasing her before. I think that's about everything we know about Lupa's backstory. So it could be that Mia and Lupa are both like failed vessels that Leviathan tried to make. And now that Cartithia / a Fleur-de-Lis is no longer an option for being a vessel, Leviathan is trying to like merge with like the past vessels that, you know, he created. Off topic though, why does Fleur-de-Lis go barefoot? Or why does Cartithia go barefoot when she's in her Fleur-de-Lis mode? I'm just really curious about that choice.
What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later.
God, her expression here is really soft.
No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going.
Well, she is speaking from experience. Okay, so this is probably like the end of their journey.
All right, Cartithia. I'll try my best.
Okay, so Cartithia did give her like the frequency and whatnot for us to see, so that, you know, we'll join with Lupa and all that. Okay. Everything is like, you know, tying up in pieces slowly but surely.
We can only access it if we drain the water first.
We better get a bucket then or something.
Cartithia must have found the half-human, half-sea creature. And the Fraxidus.
Oh god. Why is he always here?
What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago?
I would say she's probably long dead.
Maybe I can awaken the sleeping giant of glory.
What do you mean awaken? Use the spear to cleanse the tidal blight. Is this part of the story? I hope it is. Alright, I'm gonna take it. Oh, I guess it is. Ah, okay. So that's what we're doing. It moves!
Can't just clear the head. To get it to lift its sword and open the gates,
It fucking
I need to
moves.
clear the arm.
Alright, yo, what's up, dragons?
The fight is on! Die, evil!
Oh god. Oh, hi. There's more of you, huh? Nice. Nice shot. We're not going to get in trouble for this, are we? Okay, I guess there's gonna be like a little new area here. That's pretty cool. Oh god. Oh no. Alright.
I hear
Come and get it.
cowering prey.
Ow.
The fight is on! Please, Bill!
Ooh, nice damage.
With me! Into the spotlight!
Nice. You know, I kind of do like the structure that they did with this patch. Like separating the story into two parts in the first and second half of the patch. It kind of makes it so that you have something to look forward to in the second half of the patch. I kind of like it, though it only works because the first part of the story during the first half was interesting, and it leaves you with like a lot of like good questions and makes you want more of the story. So that's also a part of it. Is this where
Open.
Carthathia was
I'll have to find another route.
in the beginning of the story? And you know, the first part of the story? Oh, is that Julia? Oh god, she was in contact with the Fraxidus.
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
The what?
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership.
This dude is just going anywhere and just making partnerships that he doesn't really care about. First it was from Raguna, what was his name? Fenrico, and now Domina Julia.
I know. Septimonte's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's wishes, but we'll see to that.
But tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea?
Who the hell did you pick up? Whose body is that?
Dead woman?
Mia?
You mean Mia?
Okay, so Mia is actually dead. Why is it in the sea though?
If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
Jesus, why are you so angry?
The girl is so feeble she can't resist her creator's will in the slightest.
Okay, so Mia is the vessel, I would assume, just from this line alone.
And I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
I'm sure you do, Cristoforo. God, I want to punch you in the face right now.
So Mia has been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her.
I guess precisely Leviathan took her.
Glory is upon us!
I like that line. I think that's my favorite line from Lupa. Glory is upon us.
Even the impregnable Griffon's fortress crumbles from within.
Yeah, well, if you can't penetrate Griffon Fortress from the outside, you penetrate it from the inside. Oh, my queen!
I trust you've seen the experimental unit in the aqueducts. Well, what do you think?
I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo.
As the Threnodian's failed resonator, this specimen is in its own way remarkable.
I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo.
Septimont will host the Great Aegon soon. I've come up with a rather intriguing idea.
I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo.
I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself.
Jesus Christ. This guy, I swear to God.
In the face of her futility to resist corruption, that girl chose death. She
killed
a sword
herself.
into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking on her own blood.
I guess she was realizing what was happening to her. I guess she realized that the Threnodian is using her.
A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow. How poetic. How beautifully tragic.
Jesus Christ. This guy is just like really pure evil.
What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Prova's just here for the ride.
If this play proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their trial by fire, then isn't that a victory as well?
I guess, from your perspective, from the Fraxidus perspective, I guess.
What is so poetic or romantic about a story where someone is driven to death?
Yeah, well, Cristoforo works in mysterious ways. Oh, another one? Alright, who is it this time? Oh, hey, Mia.
Still lingering, Mia?
Oh, hey there, corrupted Mia.
Has Septimont ever granted you kindness?
And you have? Kind of ironic that Leviathan created vessels to be her resonator, and yet the very vessels became detached from their original roles.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little consequence.
Ooh, this is getting spicy. Hehe. Are we close? Oh, it opened now. Nice.
The bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont.
Wait, isn't that your, like, materials?
I understand.
I think I have that in my inventory. Let me check real quick. Maybe there's like flavor text in that flower. I'm pretty sure it was the flower that Lupa uses. Yeah, bloodleaf viburnum. Viburnum that grows in border mountains. Its deep red leaves stand out sharply like blood seeping through the pale mountains. Okay, not much flavor text.
I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt.
Oh god, it's this song again?
I try to live free, and I do most days. But still, I see it. I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me. I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I have reached this point with clean hands? Should I have judged those who trampled the rules to survive? Or was I blind to my own arrogance? Now, I don't think like that anymore.
Yeah, you go, girl. Hey, Mia. Ooh, that was a good transition in the song. I like that.
The warrior is stronger than me, no doubt, but she treats everyone the same. She didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, she chose to trust me. Cartothea spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here.
Damn right she did.
And Mia, her resonance ability might be weak, but she never ran from a fight. She fought till her last breath. A heart isn't shaped by what it's born with or what it's been given. I've underestimated others, and I've underestimated myself too. But you, the arrogance, thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a single drop of life in you!
Yeah, tell her. Fuck off, Leviathan.
Beautiful as ever. The Griffon's fortress. My city, Septimont. Built by the hands of the people. Not the Sentinel, and not the Trinodian. Where there's light, there's always shadow. But people need light. They'll chase it no matter what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow. Mia, Cartothea, they were born and raised on these islands. They are daughters of Rinasita. They belong to no gods but their own.
Jesus. Powerful speech. What you gonna do, huh? Oh shit, that's a big ass book. Let's rewrite this story. Whoa. Whoa.
Better to die than to be a puppet. Death does not scare me.
If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Oh man, I'm getting chills. I'm actually just speechless right now. I don't have words for what's happening.
Victory isn't won in an instant.
I'm living in the story right now. I'm just soaking it all in.
Patience and perseverance.
I believe in you.
This is so awesome. All right, Mia. You wanted to fight in the finals of the Great Aegon, right? Well, here I am. The champion of the Great Aegon.
I swear by the eternal sun, I will slay you!
Let's go, Lupa. Oh my god. One-on-one.
Fear and the longings of civilization, I was wrought. Born of the hearts of countless men and women, of babes and of the aged.
Ow. I don't really care about much or past break. Oof, I love the background music right now.
Time to fight! With me to victory! Break darkness! Glory is upon us! Triumph at the theater!
Ooh, 71k for that? Oh wait, this is not my Lupa though. Uh-oh, what is he doing? What are you doing? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Combo? Woo! Burn to dust.
The fight is on! Die, evil!
Yeah, die evil. A fitting line.
Glory is upon us! With me!
Come on, break.
With me! To victory! Break darkness! Together we howl!
Ooh, nice. Oh, is this the cutscene that we saw? Damn. That actually looks terrifying.
Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word.
Oh, hell yeah. This is so awesome.
Proud! Pitiful! Cry! Love!
Jesus Christ!
Race to the finish!
Oh, that was awesome.
To face death with the crown of glory! By my will!
Bro!
Let this light burn in all its fury! To me, there is no greater joy in this world.
Oh, this is from our side.
What a shame. Seems the play I've written isn't well received.
How are you out of jail? Wait, they're in Mount Firmament. No, is this Mount Firmament? Oh no, this is not Mount Firmament.
What are you two plotting in Renacita?
Oh,
What
dear
are you
madam.
doing here?
Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
There is something no one can take from me. All the bruises I have just beneath is a solution to my dozen deepest fears. Glory's not all within, but blazing
Cartwheel! Hail, Kuro! That was amazing. That was amazing. And once again, they gave us answers, but gave us more questions again. How the hell is Scar in Renacita? Oh god, this is a beautiful picture right here.
Real! Both of you are safe.
I like this artwork. Bruh. Bruh.
Phew! Finally, I can stick my head out. Rover, are you okay?
Are you serious right now? I could have used your help like 3 days ago. What the hell? Oh yeah, this is your first time seeing Abby, huh?
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Lupa, do not stab Abby, okay? Bro, the story is finished. You have no role to play in right now.
I was just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me.
I guess the Sonoro sphere that Cristoforo created is the one that's causing,
First it messed
like,
with my frequency.
yeah, Abby's
then
frequency.
I just passed out. Wait, Carthea? And a girl I don't know?
Yeah, this is Lupa.
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a Tadar.
What happened while I was out?
A lot of things. I'll fill you in later.
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
Please do.
I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter this Sonoro, which severed my contact with the outside world.
Right, so that's why you weren't able to establish, like, you know, communication with us.
I found Lupa in the city. She had lost her role.
Right.
We traveled together for a time and discovered the architects of the destruction, the Fraxidus playwright Cristoforo and the Threnodian. Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the Threnodian. It had inhabited Mia's remains and was hiding within an experimental unit.
Uh-huh.
I battled the playwright, and in doing so, stripped him of his ability to control the script.
Ah. Okay, so that's why everything's been going quite smoothly.
Afterward, he, along with the other Fraxidus overseers, fled from me. With that, the Sonoro began to collapse. It was then that we finally met.
Okay, so that's why the Sonoro and the reality was kind of like overlapping with one another. Tell me about the other Fraxidus
Apart
leaders.
from the playwright, I also encountered two other Fraxidus leaders. One,
How is
a
Scar
woman with
here?
bandaged eye, the other a man with scars across his face.
I still want to know how Scar... So, Cartithia saw Scar, so it wasn't an illusion, I'm assuming. It could be a creation from the Sonoro itself, but I doubt that it is.
Surely they must be Frolova and
Yeah, how?
Scar.
How is Scar in
But
Renacita?
how is Scar in Renacita?
He's supposed to be making the next 5-star outfit in the prison in Huanglong. Yeah, I'm guessing the next part we're going to is the hunting grounds in 2.5. Yeah, okay, because Mio is the vessel. Okay, so I guess Lupa isn't a vessel that Leviathan created, only Mia. But Lupa was the best candidate to replace for Mia in this story. Okay, that makes sense. Tell me about the Threnodian and the Central Hub.
The central hub within the Veil of Glory was established by the Sentinel, and it appears no one had ever entered it before. Activating it requires 2 key conditions. Victory, which grants the blessing bestowed by the Lioness of Glory through the Sentinel's mandate, and a trace of the Sentinel's frequency.
Right. And since we both meet that conditions, we were able to get in.
The Threnodian's frequency has vanished from Septimont, but I fear this is far from over.
Yeah, it never is. Damn, Leviathan just does not quit, huh? Or maybe this isn't even Leviathan. This could be a totally different Threnodian altogether.
You need to head to the Black Shores, Cardathia.
Huh, Black Shores?
They've been dealing with the Threnodian for years. You should go there and run some tests. They'll know how to handle what's coming.
The Black Shores? Is that where you're from?
Technically, yes.
If it's a place you trust, then I will go.
Really? Huh. Okay. Hopefully I can actually see you there.
The event that brought forth the Dark Tide. It must have been my death.
Okay, yeah, so that's what the picture was. If they were trying to recreate Mia's past, then what would have happened is before the finals, Lupa would, kill herself and then bring the Dark Tide to Septimont once again. But obviously that didn't happen. Our experience in Septimont, I would say, was part of the Sonorosphere. That was all part of the story, I think. That's what I'm thinking right now. Ever since we set foot in Septimont, we were already inside the Sonorosphere. Ever since Abby went to sleep.
Oh, the script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now.
Where is Bowling? Bowling just shows up twice in the story and then just mumbles about feng shui or feng shui. I don't know how to fucking pronounce that. I'm Asian and I don't even know how to pronounce that. She just shows up in the story, blabbers about this and that, gives us the copper mirror and just leaves. Giga Chad Bowling. Where is she anyway?
When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place.
Uh-huh.
You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes? For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont.
Right.
The knowledge they would later forget.
Ah. Alright, what knowledge is
It was
this?
a secret, one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours.
Ooh,
I
Imperator
believe
left
it's what the
something for
Sentinel
us.
left for you, so I took it.
What is this BGM that's happening in the back? Alright, what is this? You feel a faint frequency
It
of what
seems
the
like
fuck?
a clue. The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction. You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Lupa who claimed victory. The Fraxidus' power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning.
That is a very terrifying and dangerous power that they have.
I once believed the Threnodians sought to use the Fraxinus to regain power, but its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
Well, if the Threnodian is afraid of, that knowledge, then it must be really, really, really important.
That direction. It leads to the hunting grounds.
Alright, yep, that is where we're going next patch. The hunting grounds.
The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning Tacit Discords.
What is the high tide? One of the signs that heralds the coming of a dark tide. It's when countless Tacit Discords swarm beneath the blight cloud, descending upon Septimon in waves of destruction. A blight cloud is an omen of the dark tide, one that has lingered over Septimon for years. The region it shrouds is known to Septimontians as the hunting grounds. Haha.
The dark tide connects everything. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must go there yourself.
Right.
But the worst of the storm has passed. Let's take a moment to rest.
Okay, so this is how they're connecting the story. Imperator left a very, very important knowledge to us that even the Threnodian themselves is afraid. So that's why they were going after the central hub. So now we need to go to the hunting grounds to find that knowledge, or to find that message, which is most definitely in the next
Luca,
patch.
Will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes.
Of course, it would be my honor. But before we go, there's something I need to do first.
Oh, is that Mia's sword? Yeah, I think that deserves to be placed in the Veil of Glory.
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back. The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more. But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think she would have wanted to rest here.
And I think she deserves it.
It's beautiful.
Oh god, this is such a good shot right here.
Our city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments. And all our hopes.
No! No! I want more! Ah. There's another branch in the reality. Hello, Prolova. The world is collapsing. Pages curl as fiction slips away from reality. Prolova stands silently upon the still waters, bending to retrieve an unfamiliar object from the depths. It is a gem. Originally from Raguna, this gem passed through many hands before reaching Septimon, brought here by a young girl. To avoid drawing attention to the faith the jewelry symbolized, she had the gem removed, melting down the gold to forge it into a gladiator's helmet. The gem's natural cerulean hue has been tainted a deep purple and bears the mark of a tidal blight. Deep within the crystal's depth, the silhouette of fish drifts slowly. Oh, what are you planning, Prolova? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, there's an after-story companionship. I'll do that on my own. Stretching out your hand, your fingertips brush against the untarnished steel. A soft, serene voice hums through Mia's blade. She had always hesitated, never at peace, consumed by fear. The fear of both victory and defeat, of the city that both embraced and rejected her. But at the end of the end, she had found contentment beyond the crowd and the cheers. The cold currents had receded and the sunset was gentle. There was regret, yes, but no remorse. She closed her eyes, the last vestiges of her consciousness rising to the surface before dissipating like foam. May you rest in peace, Mia, daughter of the sea. Boy, that was amazing. I want more. I want more story. God damn it. I have to wait 19 days. 19 days for the next patch. God damn it. Oh yeah, that was Flames of Heart, and I think they did a pretty good job of tying loose ends together while still creating questions and connecting and try to connect it to the next part of the story, which is 2.5 in the hunting grounds. It's not over, like, right? We saved Septimont a little bit, but it's far from over. Again, I think Kuro did a very good job with crafting this story. There was never a dull moment in this time around. So I am quite excited for 2.5. We will try out the event some other time. I'm excited for the banners to never fall as well. And with that being said, I will see you, my fellow gladiators, in the next hunt. GG's.